to Out of the Rough, the Association of Women Entrepreneurs edition. I'm Tara McHugh, founder of the Association of Women Entrepreneurs, back here with my co-host, Fred Arnold.
Thank you, thank you. And a fabulous guest, yes.
My friend, Alison Lindemann of WSI Internet Consulting. She's an internet consultant, digital marketing consultant. We're going to talk about digital marketing today. Excited?
I'm excited because it's such an important part of business.
Yes.
It is.
So what is digital marketing? Share.
Well, the term digital marketing is really the next generation of what you thought of as internet marketing. So it's anything digitally that can be marketed, products, services, advertising for a business that's looked at on an electronic device. So that would be the difference between the traditional marketing, printed, everything's electronic, but it's not just the internet. So it could be mobile, phone marketing, digital advertising, TV, this type of thing. Anything digital really encompasses digital marketing arena, not just internet marketing. A lot of people think of it as internet.
It used to be more, a little more simple. Put some ads out there, especially when you're in my type of business.
Phone book.
Yellow pages. You had a bench ad if you're in my industry.
Shopping cart.
Exactly, shopping cart. But now there's so much to manage. How do you get your arms around it? Where do you start as an entrepreneur thinking, wow, I mean, what's my first steps? And that's something that you do.
It is.
How do you break it down for somebody? How do you look at it? How should someone be looking at it?
Right, but they really need to look at it strategically like any other marketing investment. And so it starts with really looking at what are my options? What kind of budget am I going to allocate? Am I going to use the existing budget I have and maybe move things over from traditional marketing, or am I going to be able to allocate additional budget? And then what types of digital marketing strategies most align with that type of business? So I've heard, I'm sure you've talked to other people in the social media arena, where do my people hang out? So the type of individuals that I'm looking to do business with, my target market, so to speak, where on the internet or where digitally or where might they be going to look for my product or service. So that would be the first place you'd start. Just to maybe give you an example, let's say I'm a local or regional owner of a retail store. I sell prom dresses, just for an illustration. I want to see if there's a way to expand my business online, selling more prom dresses. Everybody in every town probably has kids that buy a dress for prom. So I first would want to look at whether there's searches for the product or service that I'm looking for. If nobody's searching for prom dresses online, then why would I invest in trying to get on the first page of Google, let's say? If they are looking, then I need to understand what's my competition online. If there's 50,000 other retail locations selling prom dresses online, it might be tough for me to get the visibility to actually make some money selling prom dresses.
But you mentioned something that hits home, because we had 2 children that had prom dresses this spring, and we put all those pictures online. Can you imagine if my wife or daughter developed a good relationship with the prom dress and said, prom dress provided by Joan?
Blank.
Wow.
Right.
That would be
that's a whole strategy, isn't it?
That's a whole viral strategy.
Yeah.
The power of the people, the power of a referral, that's right. But from a search perspective, let's say, you may have to think a little more strategically to say, I'm probably not going to be able to sell prom dresses to people searching for that 2-word search term. Maybe it's strapless black prom dresses. And if there is still a volume, and I'm a business able to provide a volume of strapless black prom dresses, then that may produce a good ROI. And instead of trying to go after the masses, find your niche, find those sub-services or sub-products where you've got realistic search traffic and manageable competition, and take your share of the pie, so to speak. And so they really need to think more strategically.
Yes.
And so that's really the first step.
Nice. So content, coming up with content for you. We always say content is king.
Right.
How do people deal with content? Because that's overwhelming.
It is overwhelming. And that is probably one of the biggest changes among others that Google has made in the last year or two. In the past, you really could just build a website. It could be pretty static. You had good informational pages, and people found you. Now, Google is looking for growing, thriving, content-rich digital media, whether it's your website or your social media accounts, whatever it is, they want to see a business showcasing their knowledge, posting on a regular basis, you know, and showing how they're different than everybody else. And so that's the struggle we all have, whether we're small business owners or whether we're a corporation, is it all sounds good, but how do I come up with all the content that I need? You know, and so I think if you try to step back and simplify some of it, one, most businesses, even small ones, have content already. So they produce brochures, they have PowerPoint presentations, they have proposals, they maybe have shot video. And these things could be repurposed on the social media channels, on their blog. You know, they don't have to really start all over again. Then there's a technique called content curation. I don't know if you're familiar with that term, Tara, because I know you do a lot of social media, but that is really just setting up tools that will bring you, without any effort, information on the internet on your chosen subject, so whatever, your product, your service, that industry, and allows you to then use that, repurpose, so to speak, that content with your comments. And so if you, I'll say, ping the internet for current information on your field, it is valuable to your following audience to share that with them and maybe have your brief commentary introducing it.
Like a paragraph.
Right, and from Google's perspective, that is a natural credited post to your business. So it's not a matter of just hitting share or sending it to someone else, as long as you have your commentary on it.
So the key word is repurpose.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Repurpose it and comment on it.
Yeah, how do people get in touch with you if they want to?
Well, my website, it's www.wsiebiz.com.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
That's great.
Dynamite. We're going to jump to a quick break. We'll be right back.